Welcome back to the Vero Performance Insight. This week we're talking performance management at the Brisbane Lions.
Yeah, it was obviously a lot involved with the physical performance program. The guys are have to perform at a high level these days, whether it's the ability to be able to run out a game, but also perform high intensity efforts. So there's a lot to do with the program. Different elements in terms of strength and core stability as well as fitness, and then obviously over the top of that is injury prevention as well. So the stress the guys are put under on game day from a physical and mental point of view is significant. And then when they come to during the week, it's really just about recovering from session to session. We get the guys moving straight after the game through a range of mobility exercises, but then we'll also get them into the pools as well. So whether it's contrast baths or ice baths, and then the next day we get them through through the swimming pool. So it's all based on keeping the body moving obviously at a lower level to be able to flush out any of the waste products, and we find that when the players do nothing, they actually pull up a bit stiffer and don't recover as well. We certainly go through a battery of tests, on a weekly basis in season to make sure that from an alignment point of view and a strength point of view that, they haven't lost anything out the back of the game. When we're in pre-season, we have conditioning goals, so whether it's aerobic fitness testing, anaerobic capacity testing, and then obviously you've got your anthropometric measures as well, so height, weight and skin folds. So yeah, they certainly get put through a whole battery of tests, the players, and they're scrutinised pretty heavily. So and we have to ensure that they're prepared to be able to perform week in, week out, because the game's it's ruthless and they need to be very resilient. We certainly operate in an environment where it's collaborative and certainly use the people in the physical performance team to be able to gain feedback off of them. So we operate an environment where it's certainly a lot of rigour and accountability, but the ability to be able to get feedback as part of that process is valuable. What's my role? My role is to prepare the players to play the coach's game plan. So, we'll have measures in place in terms of that to make sure that guys are hitting certain markers, and then it's also from an injury point of view. So, what are our injury stats like? And they're certainly multifactorial, because there's collision-based injuries that you can't necessarily affect in terms of preparation. That's just luck. But then your soft tissue injuries and to a degree your joint injuries are controllable to a degree. So I guess to put simply, it's your physical markers as well as your injury stats that I guess my performance is measured by. But then it's how the environment is and how we're performing within the training environment certainly has an impact as well.
Vero Performance Insight, brought to you by Vero Insurance. If performance matters to your business, ask a broker about Vero Insurance.